Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back for some more gold mining simulator. And you can see here we are approaching 133 ounces of gold. Actually, I guess we are approaching 133 ounces of gold. Correction. We got $481,000. And the thing we're doing today is we are going to buy this claim because paying this 30% royalty is just too much. And I'm just working along this edge right here. Like I said, we're just trying to work the edge. I'm hoping that we can pick up some decent gold off of this edge, because this would be the inside edge of this right here, which means that hopefully the gold would collect on this inside edge over here, as the old stream, went through this valley back in the ancient days of the world. At least that's, the way I'm reading the map. I could be wrong. I could be way off. But, like I said, the main goal right now is just collect gold so that we can go smelt it down and we can buy the claim. And the thing that I want to do is I want to get some extra money, because we're going to have to pay royalties on the stuff that we mined before I bought it. I believe that's how it works. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's the way that it's going to roll. Which means that we need about 100,000 extra over the 600. And let's see, so that should 132 ounces. That should give us our 600K. So I think what we'll do is we'll go smelt whatever we have after we finish this next level. And we'll see what we got. We'll buy the claim. Like I said, we can buy the claim whenever we want. But the second we buy the claim, we stop paying that 30% royalty on the gold that we are mining out of here. And like I said, that is the thing that is killing us right now. I mean, yes, I do have some rental costs a day, but my rental cost is about 25,000-ish. And let's say I mine 100 ounces a day. Well, that's 30,000 a day plus the rent, so 55,000 out of $125,000 is going to rent and the royalties for the claim. Oh, and my truck is full. I almost just wasted some dirt. Back that up a little bit. And we went the wrong way. And you see, we've done quite a bit of digging. We've made that whole edge over there all the way down. And we've dug that whole hole right there down to the bedrock. So what are you guys doing out there? How are you guys doing out there? It's doing pretty good here. I've been doing a lot of things. I'm on vacation, and So I've just been doing some yard work and straightening some things up and cleaning up around the house. You know how that stuff goes. Doing some, I would say springtime cleanup, but it's not springtime anymore. I think it was like 90 something degrees out there today. That is definitely not springtime weather. So what are you guys doing for projects? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what your summertime project is. Um, my main goal is right now, I guess I don't really have a big time goal, but here a while back I told you about this storm that we had, and I'm still cleaning up debris from that storm. I would like to get all that cleaned up by the end of my vacation. Maybe not, done, but just picked up, organized, stacked up. Because right now I got like half of a tree still laying in the yard. I bucked most of it up. I just need to pick it up and move it around. But the problem is like it's just been a little bit too hot outside for me to work super hard. Like I am going out there and I'm working, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, coming inside, cooling off, getting a drink of water. But for those of you who have never been in this Midwestern heat, when it's Midwest heat and it's 80% humidity, yeah, it's that's not the best combination for getting projects done outside. Believe me, I want to get the projects done. I'd much rather be goofing around on a boat or a motorcycle than worrying about which project I'm going to do when it's 95 degrees outside and the heat index is over 100. So, like I said, we're just slowly working around, getting some things done. I missed some of the dirt on the ground there. Let's see, where's that? Right there. Got to make sure you get all the way down to the bedrock. That's where those nuggets are. I haven't found a nugget in a while, but if I was going to find a nugget, most likely it's going to be down there in that bedrock area. All the finds will be just above that. Let's see, 87. Just want to make sure I don't overload the truck this time. And that scoop that I put on there last time that overloaded it, maybe that was the scoop with a friggin' nugget in it, and I just spilt it all over the ground, and that nugget's gone forever. Alright, one more scoop. And I don't know about you, but it seems like every episode I've done lately, all it has done is rain and rain and rain and rain. Get a scoop, kind of set it up over here so we know where to park our truck at. But, I mean, it's not a bad looking day. It's 59 degrees, partly cloudy with some rain. I mean, for Alaska in the springtime, that's not a bad temperature. Still got some snow caps on the mountains. Can't really think of anything else at the moment. Let me see. So that should put us to about. That should take us up to just under 50%. Usually a truckload is about 18% on the max, give or take. Like I said, we haven't got any nuggets in a while, so that's just, a little bit on the concerning side. I mean, everybody wants to find a nice fat nugget. Let's see here. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm just not 100% sure how much gold we need to have on hand when we do this here. To knock that cap off so I can get my reach out there. Like I said, we're just this little low spot right over here. Every time I've mined it, I've gotten decent gold numbers out of this spot. So typically in my past games, there's been good gold out of this area right here. It's kind of a little shallow spot right through here. It's getting dark on us, isn't it? And according to the little weather, it says we've got sunshine going on. So the weatherman in Alaska must be as good as the weathermans in these parts of the country. Well, the other day, it rained its ass off here. And the forecast said it was going to be sunshine all day long with a 2% chance of rain. Now, I get it when they say 2% chance. That's not a great chance. But it rained for hours. If you can't get a storm like that right the night before, you probably better start looking at a different career. Or maybe I have made the biggest mistake and I should have went to school to be a weatherman, because apparently that's a job that you can get wrong all the time and you still get to go to work. I just sometimes question the validity of the way they do some of this weather. Alright, so let's get over here so we can do some scraping this bedrock again. Like I said, and I always kind of get a scoop just so I know where to park the truck for the next round. mean, I guess it's not cloudy out anymore, but I have the headlights on and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That seems a little wrong, especially when it says it's 52 degrees and it's sunny. But we can clearly see that the sun is not shining and it's raining. Let's see. Did anybody see what the percentage was on that? I missed it. That's all right. We can take a gander here real quick. Let's see. Yeah, see how that's shallow right there, and then all of a sudden it just drops off. Like I said, every time I've mined where it's been shallow right here, I've always got really good gold. Like I said, and I'm hoping that that continues with this run. And like I said, I'm trying to hit all this bedrock as clean as I can. Because some of this on the walls, if I don't get it now, I can get it later, but it is much, much harder to get it later in the game than it is to get it now. Later in the game, you got to start doing it by hand, shoveling it. And we don't want to do that. Who wants to shovel? Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, see, it's, like I said, it's just getting harder. Harder and harder right there to hit all those spots. But if you do it just right, I dropped some, I wasted some pay dirt right there. Make sure we close our clamshell. I guess I kind of need to move. Get some of this junk out of here. And this is just the, the point of this game. You just grinding along. Six. One more scoop. And this ought to get us pretty doggone close. So we were at what, 50%? Uh, 68%. So we're gonna need one more truckload. Pretty sure, like I said, we're gonna need at least one more truck. Let's get a little bit better angle there. And the better the angle is, the faster I can dig. So what's that, 30% already? I'm really curious to how much they're gonna nail us for royalties on this. I mean, 600,000, 30,000 for every 100. So 180,000 for royalties. Minimum is what I'm gonna get hit. Boy, when you say it like that, it's like, what have we even been doing? We just been making somebody else rich. No wonder we can't upgrade our plant or buy our machines. Yeah, just now even Parker on he's with old Tony Beats as his landlords. He did he only had to pay 20% royalty. I got 30%. 30% on a claim that don't produce. That's kind of asinine. Let's see, let's get the top of that cut off. 85. One more scoop, and I'm pretty sure that this still isn't even going to be enough. Only one way to find out. So is this good rich dirt, or have we been digging in junk land? Got 132.9 ounces. I didn't mean to jump out of here. Now that might get us. That might just get us to where we need to be. Yeah, that'll get us to 100. Alright, so copper is empty. Alright, let's get the nuggets out of the old seed box here. This is our nugget trap. It's all empty. Let's go put our bucket back. Usually I know about, let's start off some of this noisy crap. Now I can hear myself think just a wee little bit. We got still a water line. Turn this on. So the nugget trap is going to tell us about how good our cleanup is. So that's going to be about 15 ounces. Somebody watch for that notification. Ooh, I was wrong. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer to 15 ounces. So 11. got 11 ounces so far. And I know I can wait for the bucket to get done. I'm trying to make sure that I get a total. The grand total of how many ounces for the buckets. How many ounces? So we're up to 22 ounces. 22 ounces, huh? Plus whatever we get here. Well, so that's going to tell us just exactly what we're going to do. Come on, hook up, buddy. $19 ounces. So we got 41 ounces of gold. That's not terrible. Turn that piece of junk off. So now we need to go into town. We need to smelt down our gold. Go to the bank. And buy this piece of junk land, so at least we're not paying the 30% royalty. Alright, so that is all that cleaned out. Got all that crap back on. Let this last little bit of pay dirt run through here. Alright, let's go see how much magnetite we got. Maybe we can do one more upgrade for the magnetite. See, did anybody pay attention to how much magnetite we even had in the bucket? What was it, 30%, 20%? That's probably not a whole lot. %. 2,500. We could maybe have enough. I feel like we have one upgrade that's 2,500 ounces of magnetite. Hell. And I don't know why I drove here instead of fast travel. Maybe I'm just so used to driving that I just want to drive everywhere. Alright. I don't want to do that. Upgrade. Gold loss. Don't quite have enough for that. We have enough for that. Smelting cost reduced. Bigger or cost? I feel like cost. So smelt. And we can do all 174 ounces. And it's going to cost us 5,000 bucks. But we're going to lose 17 ounces. Oof. No one pay attention. Nothing shady going on. Hey, stop it. How long was that going to take? 2 more hours. More minutes, I guess I should say. 2 more minutes. Alright, so there's our bar. We have no more gold. Change that back. Alright, I guess we're going to the bank. We're going to buy the crappiest gold lot in the whole game. But at least we're not going to have to pay. I'm pretty sure it's 30% royalty. Is it 30%? So let's take a look here. Sell our gold bar. 665,000. Parcels. So we are at Old Arnold. We want to buy this piece of junk. So we now own the biggest piece of junk parcel in the game. And yes, it was 30% royalty. Whew. And the gold is low. Dirtiness of the parcel is none. So at least we know the parcel's clean. We got a creek. And the owner is me. But now I need some cash. So we're going to have to mine. Yeah, I know. And actually, I'm not doing that. So if we do this. There we are. We just, like that, we just traveled all the way back to Old Arnold. As the proud owners of this junky mine, or whatever you want to call it. Let's swoop our truck in here. Just in case we need to. Ah, crap. Now we did it. Stuck there forever. Alright. Like I said, with that being said, fellas, we now own all this. We are now the proud owners of the Old Arnold mine. So with that being said, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I appreciate every view I get. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.